Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Carly with Carly Kane Design Co. And today I'm going to show you how to remove the background from images in Canva. So I've went ahead and just had a blank document set up here that's just in the size of an Instagram post. You can obviously use whatever dimensions that you prefer, but this is just what I'm using for the sake of this video. So I am going to go ahead, and this is a photo that I have here. As you can see, it's a good photo, but say maybe you are wanting to make branding materials. Maybe you want to put yourself or your headshot on a business card, something like that, and you don't want a kitchen in the background. So we will have this picture here. We will go over to edit image, and we will simply just click background remover or BG remover, and Canva has made it super simple. You used to have to dig through apps and stuff like that, but now all you have to do is select the image, edit image, and again, background remover, and you now have a perfect image with no background in the back. So again, say you wanted to make like a promotional flyer or something of that nature. So you could have this, say you want to change the background color, you can do that. Then you can go in, add some text and add other little elements, and you can do all of that. So we have that. And I also sometimes will do, if I say I don't want a kitchen, but I want a different background, say if you wanted like a brick wall or something, you could search brick wall, and then you can just insert that, make sure that the image size is realistic for what it would be, and then you can just put that position and then bring that to the back, and then now you have this person standing in front of a brick wall. You can also search shadows and kind of put those in there as well, so it makes it look a little bit more realistic. This person is from a mock-up that I purchased from Etsy, and I actually think it's an AI person, so they're not going to look 100% realistic, but you get the idea, and it's, you know, it's good enough for your mock-ups. Oh, see, that one I just brought the person to the front, but if you want to bring her back, then you just hit forward again and then forward again, and she's in the very front. So as you can see, that drop shadow kind of made it look a little bit more realistic, and you can do that as well with like paper on a tabletop or anything like that where there needs to be a more realistic shadow. Sometimes, like if you put a mug photo on a table, you'd want a little shadow underneath there just to make it look a little bit more real. But anyway, that is one example of how you can use the background remover. So we'll move on to the next one. So this one is for a sticker design that I have, and this one, I think it's going to do what it did before when I tried to do this, but let me show you how to do another thing. So let's just get to that. So right here again, edit image, background remover. And if we go to put that there, so you'll see that it didn't remove fully that part of the middle, which I would want to be removed. So I'll click back into the image, we'll edit image, and there's background remover, but you can also do a magic eraser. So you can either click what you want to have magically erased, or I just like to do the brush, and you can kind of change that back down to size, and then just kind of click around with stuff like this. If you want it to be super sharp, you got to be a little bit careful with it, but you can just draw in where you want it removed. And this isn't going to be totally perfect, I don't think, because I got that little corner, but just say we've got this, okay? And then we will hit erase, and there we go. And you can bring it back, and I will zoom out. Here we go. And we can have a little sticker design. And what I usually like to do with these is I'll go back to elements, and then say I'll do water bottle on table. And when you're doing this, you definitely want a photo as opposed to a graphic. So yeah, say we'll do this. We'll bring the water bottle up and we'll move that image back. And then you've got your little sticker design and you can just resize it. And there you have a mock-up of a sticker on a water bottle. And that way your customers can get an idea of what that would look like in real life. So I'm going to show you one more thing, and this is just with these little flashcards that I made that are printable flashcards. So this right now is just on a flat kind of plain background, but if you wanted it to be on a table or desktop, you could just hit edit image again, background remover, and then so it looks like it's actual pieces of paper that would be printed out. And you can go to tabletop, and something like this is cool. And we will just move that and position it to the back and just have these kind of laying out as if they were laying out on a coffee table or kitchen table, something like that, so that it gives it a more realistic feel. You could also do something like this that has other little designs and stuff on it, or not designs, but objects on it. The only thing that I will say about if you are going to have objects also on here is you're going to want to make sure that this is kind of in scale. So obviously if this is a notebook, you don't want this to be this size laying here because that piece of paper is not going to be that size. So, you know, if it was around that, or this looks like it might be a little bit smaller, so you could probably get away with making the pieces of paper a little bit bigger. And you can also kind of rotate things to make it look a little bit more believable. Just play around with it because sometimes it takes a little bit more than just simply copying, pasting it on there. But here are 3 examples of how you can use the background remover feature. I use it all the time, pretty much all day, every day. So it is super useful. And like I said, I'm really happy that they went ahead and made it easy and accessible to where it's just one click away as opposed to having to go through and finding it over here. If this was helpful, please feel free to subscribe and like the video so I know to continue to make more content like this. If you have any specific questions or features that you would like for me to explore more, just let me know, because I wouldn't say 100% expert, but I use Canva enough to where I'm pretty good at it. So I can pretty much describe whatever you would need me to. And yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.